I am a romantic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think, like many of us, I'm very protective of my heart and matters of the heart. So I'm an enormous romantic, but it just takes me a while to get there. But once I do,
Guess what Aaron Pierre just dropped? The forever couple everyone was obsessing over is officially done. And surprise, this isn't the messy Hollywood meltdown you were bracing for. It's crazy how quickly a narrative can do a complete 180 in Tinseltown. 1 second, it's a chill, under-the-radar split. The next, Aaron Pierre speaks up and suddenly the entire story we believed about his romance with Teyana Taylor flips upside down. Fans were already hyping this duo for a wedding before they even went public.
The part that took me out. Women are already flooding Aaron's comments, trying to get his attention because he posted a very, very fine as hell picture of himself. All right, that's.
According to Aaron Pierre, this breakup had nothing to do with cheating, betrayal, or any scandalous plot twists. Nope, it boiled down to timing. Two rising stars, both sprinting toward massive careers, just happened to crash into each other at the worst possible moment. Instead of bonding them, fame shoved them apart. Finally, Aaron Pierre opened up, and the truth is way messier, and way more real, than the glossy fairy tale everyone imagined. Fans, of course, went wild online. His comment section got flooded with women swooning over a jaw-dropping new photo he dropped. Shocked? Absolutely, but looking back, it might have been Hollywood's sneakiest soft launch ever. Remember the February 15% pledge gala? Aaron and Teyana Taylor standing side by side, smiling like they shared some secret handshake. At first, everyone shrugged it off as coincidence. Then the Vanity Fair Oscars after-party happened. They didn't walk in together, yet the way they looked at each other said everything. By March, fans were hooked. When Teyana Taylor dropped her black and white Oscars carousel with the line "no gray area," the obsession hit peak levels.
And here's the problem. Here is the problem. Aaron Pierre was too fine. See, ladies, this is what you get. And this is why I say, this is why you got to get an ugly man. Or even not an ugly man, you got to get a medium ugly man. You got to get a man with a great personality. Because see, when you get a man like Aaron Pierre with that height, those eyes, the cheekbones, the abs, you're going to have to deal with all of this.
The internet absolutely lost it. Then Aaron Pierre popped up in the teaser for Teyana Taylor's escape room visual project. That kiss? Pure fireworks. Fast forward to June, Aaron hit 31, and Teyana Taylor went full Hollywood with a surprise bash, sharing Instagram snaps that had fans melting. His response? Simple and steady, "Thank you, Tay." Like a quiet little vow. Everything felt effortless, authentic, real. Teyana even called him kind in interviews and dubbed him apple pie, a sweet nod to comfort after her past chaos. But then, the shift happened. Red carpet appearances stopped. Photos vanished. Tags disappeared. No drama, just a calculated retreat. By late fall, fans were finally catching on to the quiet drift.
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. What? Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Yeah, Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Yeah, Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Get it, Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Go, Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Say it again. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa.
Thank you.
One viral TikTok summed it up better than any headline. From being everywhere to vanishing almost overnight, Page 6 finally confirmed the split. No cheating, no scandal. Just two people quietly drifting apart. In Hollywood, quiet usually means there's a whole deeper mess lurking, but for Aaron Pierre and Teyana Taylor, it was all about timing. When Aaron Pierre finally spoke up, fans were blindsided. No bitterness. No dramatic rants. Not even a hint of defensiveness. He sounded exhausted, like he'd accepted the ending long before anyone else even noticed. And honestly, it added up. Teyana Taylor's career was on fire. Golden Globe chatter, Oscar buzz, critically acclaimed projects, back-to-back acting roles. From New York to London, She was unstoppable, riding a wave most stars only dream about.
All kind of sharks going after this man. Old sharks, young sharks, cougar sharks, male sharks, menopausal sharks, baby mama sharks.
Aaron Pierre's life wasn't exactly a vacation either. Between DC's Lanterns, the Star Wars Starfighter project with Ryan Gosling, and another movie already lined up for next year, he was constantly on the move. They weren't just busy, they were living in completely different time zones of ambition. At this level, love stops being about feelings, it's all logistics. On the surface, they looked like the perfect pair, two ambitious creative powerhouses seemingly in sync. But insiders claim that's exactly where the friction began. Both strong personalities, both alphas, romantic until it wasn't. Someone had to hit pause, but neither would. Still, not everyone buys the no-drama story. Fans are pointing back at Teyana Taylor's last interviews for clues.
I tell y'all, when it comes to available men, sometimes we women are just too thirsty. Okay? Now, I think everybody knows we were all shocked to read reports that Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre split up over the holidays. They did. That is such a hot couple gone to waste. They are so, together.
Watching how deliberate and measured Teyana Taylor's words were, it was like she'd rehearsed for the finale. She spoke about walking a straight line, unarmed, bracing for whatever her skyrocketing career and conflicting schedules might throw her way. Poetic? Absolutely. But also a subtle sign of letting go. Aaron Pierre's comments about creative independence only added fuel to that fire. Insiders say he adored her, yet often felt overshadowed as her star climbed higher. The classic Hollywood imbalance. Quiet lead versus headline-grabbing magnet. The internet has dubbed their saga a limited series, not a blockbuster franchise. No scandal, just two people genuinely caring, undone by success outrunning love. And now the big question remains, is this really the end?
So honestly, I'm an introvert. Despite my career choice as an actor, an artist, I'm actually an introvert and somewhat of a recluse. So a lot of this year, the reception, I've been enjoying it.
Hollywood adores a good reunion arc, and chemistry like Aaron Pierre and Teyana Taylor's doesn't vanish just because awards season rolls around. Insiders are already whispering about possible run-ins at parties or premieres, maybe even sharing a stage. Picture Teyana Taylor in gold, Aaron Pierre in black, a polite hug for the cameras that says everything and nothing at the same time. Since Aaron Pierre's revelation, both have kept their distance. Teyana has buried herself in work, dropping tiny glimpses of her hectic life, while Aaron keeps his social media minimal, letting silence do the talking. In Hollywood, closure is rare, it just gets repackaged. And for Aaron and Teyana, even in parting, the story isn't fully wrapped. Post-split, both seemed to storm Hollywood, transforming heartbreak into momentum. Teyana shared behind-the-scenes glimpses, smiling like she'd perfected moving on. Aaron mirrored her, spotted at European fashion events, giving interviews that felt reflective, not personal, letting life unfold naturally. No bad blood.
Yeah, I had a hard time listening to him. Blah, 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 blah. It's I heard it, I received it, I respect it. But your eyes are unfair. They're unfair. I can be your mom, but I'm just, wow, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. It's hot in here.
Just faint traces of what once existed, yet online whispers quickly labeled it the bad timing story, the polite version, of course. Some insiders hinted their romance followed near-perfect choreography, red carpet appearances, teaser trailer kisses, and synchronized moments lining up with major career milestones. In Hollywood, coincidence often hides behind careful planning. Maybe their spark ignited on camera before it went private. Somewhere along the way, performance and reality blurred, which might explain why it ended quietly instead of explosively. And the sting of the ending? It wasn't just two people drifting apart, it was the unraveling of an image fans had built.
I need to know from you, what was it like when you saw his viral spirit tunnel?
You want to know how it was for me?
What was it like, Regina? What you got, girl?
No, it was impressive.
It was impressive.
It was
Elaborate.
impressive.
Elaborate. Somebody said yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Well, he's very handsome.
It was the slow dismantling of the picture fans had painted back in November. Teyana Taylor dropped that now famous interview, "If I call him my boyfriend, it's because we decided together." Not showing off, setting a boundary. After surviving a public breakup turned content gold, she wasn't about to reenact that circus. Aaron Pierre's team quietly managed damage control, shielding his rising career from relationship chatter. Their silence? Pure strategy. Yet speculation ran rampant. Comment sections morphed into theories, theories into conspiracies. Some said it all looked too polished, like a trailer romance. Others claimed the opposite. The minimal oversharing? That made it feel real. In Hollywood, raw emotion often lives inside the performance, authenticity and illusion side by side. Then came the lie detector clip, Teyana laughing about never calling him a certain nickname. Playful? Sure. But the internet read it as distance, past tense, emotional detachment.
Oh my God, those close-up we should get a close-up. Those are like mesmerizing, beautiful.
Thank you.
What color are they?
Don't know.
I'll find out. I'll tell you what.
In modern Hollywood, mystery always outsells mess. Yet, something about this story still feels unfinished. Aaron Pierre carefully avoids saying her name in interviews. Teyana Taylor lights up at the mention of love, then swiftly pivots back to work. Purpose, restraint, momentum. Every gesture hints the story isn't fully wrapped. Awards season looms. Red carpets approach. Shared circles guarantee they'll cross paths. And if they do, maybe a polite hug, maybe a spark reignites under the lights. Because in Hollywood, the ultimate story isn't tragedy, it's the comeback. Maybe this wasn't meant to last forever. Maybe it was a lesson. Even the brightest connections can fade when ambition burns hotter than love. So what's your take? Real love lost to timing, or a perfectly staged chapter that fooled even them? Drop your thoughts below. One thing's obvious, this saga isn't over yet. Thanks for watching, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell to stay on top of Hollywood's juiciest relationship updates. When Aaron Pierre and Teyana Taylor cross paths again, you'll want to see it first.